Can you hear us? Let's just listen. Hey everybody, we decided to come inside.
It was too windy out there.
It's like,
Come back.
all right. So anyway,
Hey.
look, we want to talk about something kind of cool. It's something you've probably never heard of, but it's called Spoil Linda Rotten Day.
And it's a pretty awesome, I don't know, holiday, unofficial holiday in our family.
Yeah. Ultimately, I wanted to find a way to just kind of celebrate and bless Linda, that didn't have anything to do with a birthday or an anniversary or a holiday. So I wanted her to know that she was worthy and worth being spoiled rotten.
This whole practice, I think, came about because Chris travels so much, and he's off. I don't know, in some ways, being spoiled, being taken out to eat, and I'm sitting at home feeding kids, mac and cheese and frozen vegetables or whatever we could find in the house. And I think it was his way of saying that you deserve some attention also. I didn't ask for this, but it has been a great little treat now and then to think, sometimes he'll make the announcement, today is Spoil Linda Rotten Day. Or just like the other day, we found ourselves out running errands, and it turned into Spoil Linda Rotten Day because we did everything I wanted to do, apparently.
I know, it was awesome though. But I think that's one of the things that I love about this kind of regular activity of ours is that it just kind of provides an opportunity for me to focus on just finding a way to bless and meet the needs of Linda, as silly as it may seem, by just going to a store and not hurrying her along because we have a whole bunch of other things to do. Sometimes just being together is the thing we need to do. Ultimately, for you, we just want to encourage you to find a way to slow down a little bit and celebrate each other. It happens in a lot of different ways where people, maybe they like to go to a movie. We have a friend of ours who they go to movies. That's kind of their spoil each other rotten day. Linda loves trails and she likes to go hiking and she likes outdoor activities. And so we find ourselves often on a bike trail or kind of creating trails on our property for cross-country skiing. All of that is because I know that for Linda, this is very important and very special.
So it doesn't always have to be around money. It's not like I'm greedy and I'm looking for things to be lavished on me.
Right.
But sometimes that is a person's love language, and they have to receive those type of gifts speaks love to them. And so to lavish those things on them is a great idea. Yeah. But for me, it's maybe more quality time. It's the idea of being together, doing something that I like to do. Because, we all know that he's busy doing his things. He's working. I mean, it's not like he's off lollygagging and having a good old time all the time. He's working. He's working. He's actually working. And so he needs a break also. But I'm home with kids or doing the work that I'm doing, that it's just nice to have those breaks and to identify that together as we're going to make this point of time. And really, it says Spoil Linda Rotten Day, but I think you enjoy it too.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the secret ultimately. If you find ways as a couple to try and spoil each other rotten, you can never go wrong with that, ultimately. Just find a way to be a little bit adventurous and surprise each other now and then.
Okay, I want to tell a story. This is where I think this whole practice for us came from. I don't know if you've thought about it. But,
no, I'm sure I would get it wrong if I were to try to mention this, where it
when
started.
we were in high school, we started dating when we were in high school. So 17 years old, our senior year, and we were kind of naughty because we would skip school. We would skip school to spend more time together. And this is what we did when we skipped school. We would go to the mall and we would split up, and we would say, of course, we had no money. We had very, very, very little money. So we'd just like a few dollars to work with for each of us. And he would say, okay, we're going to split up and we'll meet back here at this place in the middle of the mall in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And so Chris would take off in his direction and I would take off, and we would wander around the mall for 30 minutes, and then we would come back and we would have bought each other a gift with the few dollars. So we're not talking like diamond jewelry here. This is high school gifts that we would find for each other and bring them back. And I remember we did this on a regular basis. And but I remember one time, we need to do this again actually, because I think it'd be fun to do an adult version of this. We have a little bit more money to spend. It'd be kind of fun to see what we come up with. We got to do that. But I remember one time in particular, we both got back to that meeting spot and we had bought each other the exact same thing.
Monkeys.
No.
Oh, lips.
The lips. Yes, they were like
Lips.
they were pins, like buttons,
Yeah,
pins.
you could wind them up and then
wind
they
up and
like,
we had bought each other
Yeah.
that same gift, and actually we still have them. They're somewhere on one of your jackets.
Yeah, I think so.
But I really think that is where this practice came from. But that again, it goes along with the whole idea that is a continual theme in our marriage, and a continual theme that you'll get interacting with us here is this idea of adventure. A life is an adventure. And to look at things from a different perspective. Don't keep in this rut of this is what we got to do. Oh, we're supposed to have a date every week. So let's have that date every week. We're gonna go out to eat, and then we're gonna go to a movie, and then we're gonna go to Walmart for milk. That's the regular date. And this kind of mixes things up to have that time during the day instead of the night, because in the daytime we know as parents we have a lot more energy than we do in the evening. And so we have more energy to give, and you can do different activities because it's daylight, and I don't know, it's just the idea of mixing things up a little bit and keeping life interesting.
Right. So maybe one day you call in sick, and you take your spouse out for a little surprise, day of fun, or maybe it's just lunch. You just surprise them with a lunch or flowers. Just buy flowers one day randomly, no big deal. Like doing that for each other is, I think, one of the secrets to success. God bless you. Know that we are cheering you on. If you want to find out more, go check us out at Catholic Family and Marriage, and you can email us, Linda@catholicfam.org or Chris@catholicfam.org.
And go subscribe to our YouTube.
Thank you. God bless.